Hey, New York. My turn. My turn. Hello. Still haven't had enough? How many of you, this is your first time coming to an I Can Do It conference or a conference like this? Yes? How many of you told your friends, family, relatives that you were going to a conference? I was so ashamed to say we're working on ourselves. Do me a favor, guys. I always start my lectures off the same way, okay? Do me a favor. You've been here all weekend. You took in a lot of stuff, didn't you, guys? Yeah, a lot of stuff, okay? So say hi to someone you haven't said hi to in the audience for me. Turn around beside you. Say hi. Why do I do that? Why do I do that? I feel that your loved ones on the other side are already met. Yeah? I think they're at their own conference. I really do. You know how this is the I Can Do It conference? Their conference is We Already Did It conference. You understand? Yeah. So welcome everybody. How honored I am that I get to close this fantastic conference. Was it amazing or what? I'm honored that I got to speak at the last and they chose me to end it. So, but like Barbara just said, a lot of you are going to take this home, guys, okay? And a lot of you, and Barbara also said, what are you going to do tomorrow? I always say this, guys, trust your soul. You have to remember, you are a soul that comes with the body, not a body that comes with the soul. Do you understand that? You're a soul first. You're a soul that comes with the body, not a body that comes with the soul. Trust your soul when you leave here in the next few days. Go with what you're drawn to. Yes? Who's never seen a medium work live before? I mean, there's plenty on TV. Who's never seen a medium live? Okay. Now, I need to be nervous. My head doesn't spin. I don't levitate today. Okay? All right, but no need to be nervous, guys, okay? How many of you are psychic? Every hand should be going up, guys. Everybody. Everyone's hand should be going up. Stay away from what you see, guys, in the movies of what psychics and mediums are. They make it's very dramatic. Do you understand, okay? How many of you have little kids at home? Grandkids, nieces, nephew, children under the age of 7 years old? Raise your hand nice and high for me. Okay. Do me a favor, guys, okay? Kids are born very, very intuitive, yes? And I talk about this in Spirit Whisperer. Kids see the world as it really is. Do you understand? You ever watch kids play, guys? They come out and they're drawing different colors of people and they're dancing, okay? I don't believe they're here yet, okay? They got one foot on the other side, they're still here. If your kid is saying to you, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Aunt, Uncle, I don't like that person, do me a favor, guys, listen to your children. Do you understand? Because they see the world as it really is. I mean, don't do what my dad did. Okay, some of you heard this before. I was raised an Irish Italian Catholic from Boston, Massachusetts. Okay, all right, in the ghettos of Massachusetts. And if I can, what? She's my sister. Yeah, I'm your mother. In another life. Okay? But trust your kids, guys, okay? And instead of saying, like my dad used to say, something's wrong with him. And he used to say to my mother, something's wrong with your kid. So I'm not even his kid anymore. Do you know what I mean? Really, all right? But I was like this as a child, guys. I came out, that's why my first book is called Born Knowing. I came out, I was drawn to metaphysics, very religious books, favorite tea programs, Bewitched, I Dream a Genie, Dark Shadows. Remember that? And remember the old, this is before my time, The Ghost of Mrs. Muir? Yes, we know how old you are. But those shows, guys, I was drawn to. Anything that had to do with spirit or apparitions or magic, I was fascinated with, okay? And I really believe maybe in a past life I'd done this before. I'm one of 5 kids, and all my brothers and sisters would be out playing. My brothers would be playing baseball. My father would be like, at least be a bat boy, Johnny. Get out there. And I'm like, no, Dad. And I'd be, and kids that are very intuitive, all right? If you know these kids, all right? Some of them say, Mom, I see people at night. Ask your kid, what do they look like? If they see a spirit person, or how many of your kids have imaginary playmates? How do you know it's not your grandmother or your great-grandmother watching the kid this time? Instead of telling the kid, yeah, something's wrong with him, or that's his imagination, ask the kid, guys, what do they look like? What are they saying to you? And the kid could usually describe what they look like. Do you understand? And then take out the book, a photo album, and see if the kid notices if the person's in there. Yes? You are a soul that comes with the body, not a body that comes with the soul. You're a soul long before you came here, and when we leave this vessel, you're going to go home to your soul home. You understand, guys? All right? But listen to your kids. I'm also, if you don't know me, everybody, I'm a big animal advocate. Your animals also go to the other side. They are there for you. And someone says, even my pet rat? Yes, guys. They're there. I see them now. I'm a big pet advocate. My dog Coda changed my life, and I'm not afraid to talk about him either. But how many have golden retrievers? Labradors. You had those dogs. They're dogs, aren't they? Aren't they really? I mean, you know the golden retrievers. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah? I got a West Highland Terrier. Coda, come. No. The reason why I'm going on about animals, guys, is because how many of you have a dog that just stares at the wall? And you're like, stupid dog. Looking at it, the dog's like this. And you're like, stupid dog. How do you know it's not seeing someone, guys? Yes? Because kids at a very young age are told that they're not, until kids start school at the age of 7, they leave that right creative side. Then we have to learn math and schooling, so we pull away from the intuitive. An animal, you can't tell them they're not supposed to see it, all right? So they're seeing something. And where are my cat people? Okay, I hear you, brother. Okay. Wow. Right. Enthusiastic. Yeah. Tattoo of your cat. Wow. Okay. Sit down. Let me give you one of my new Dex homes, okay? That's over there for you, all right? But where are my cat people? Don't cats do this? How do you know they're not seeing something, guys, right? Someone's like, look, he's chasing, dust. They see things, guys, yes? Okay? And I don't want to talk too long, guys, because the time is, to go really, really fast, but let's stay in the moment, okay? Let me just talk a little and do some messages as fast as I can with the time that we have. Agreed? Okay, is anybody nervous to get a message? No. You should be. Kidding. They're here for you guys, okay? Your loved one. And some of you, I know there's skeptics in the audience. It's not my job to convince you. Anyone who's seen me work, I like to give as much evidence possible, okay? You have to remember, this is not coming from me, the information. This is not coming from me, okay? It's from spirit, through spirit, to spirit. Do you get it, guys? Do you like that? From spirit, through spirit, to spirit. So I'm only an interpreter, and I just happen to be wired correctly. I got a lot of new friends in the audience and old friends. And how many of you seen me in the Shirtwaist Factory, Mediums We See Dead People? Anyone seen that video, that footage? Yeah, the producers here, Janice Klein, love her, and some new friends. So we all work in different ways, guys, okay? Every medium. Let's start with the most easiest, Clairsentience. Clairsentience. This is to show you guys we all have an ability. We really, really do. Okay? How many of you walk into a room, you immediately know if you don't like the room? How about when you meet someone, you're like, I don't like them. Everything looks great. They got the shoes, the suit, everything looks beautiful, and then you're like, something inside you is saying, I don't like them. And sometimes, guys, we don't listen to it. That's clairsentient. That's that gut. That's that gut feeling, yes? So you have to ask yourself, guys, too, know which one you are. What psychic strength are you? Most of people are clairsentient, yes? Okay? People who are clairsentient also, here are little clues so you can figure out what you are, because we all have an ability, guys. Not just ascended masters or certain people, okay? We're all born intuitive. I think it's God's way to keep us connected to Him. You understand? And it's free. It's free. It's there for you. You ever had a feeling you like not to do something, you did it, and then you kicked yourself in the ass, and you're like, yes? Okay? So people who are clairsentient to feel. You send out these beams of light. It's from the solar plexus, okay? All right? People who are clairsentient, yeah? How many people, you're the one that everybody goes to with their problems? You could be on a plane, and the woman beside you, I'm going through a divorce. Right? Right? You're the one, how many of you, you're the one that they go to all the time? You got to be careful, guys, okay? Energy is very, very precious. I'm not saying don't help your friend, don't help your family, but remember, how many of you have helped a friend, you spend 2 hours on the phone with them, and they keep doing it over and over again. By you listening and letting them do this, you are enabling them. So what are you supposed to do? What if it's your mother? Your sister? A good thing to do is just, you listen and just say, you know what? I want to help you. Sometimes when people come to me, I refer them to a therapist. Sometimes I'm not always the best person to go to. Do you understand? I say listen to them, but watch this area of your stomach. Most people who are clairsentient have bad stomachs also. You understand? People who are also clairsentient, you're at a store. How many times are you at a store and people think you work there? Right? You're not wearing the uniform. You're not wearing nothing. But you're the one. Let me tell you briefly. Some of my friends here, some of them haven't heard me speak before, so I love this. You know Crate and Barrel and Pier 1 Imports, yes? I tell the story all the time. So usually when you don't see me, I'm wearing a baseball cap, a pair of jeans, and a T-shirt. It's a New England thing, okay? People are like, are you incognito? No, it's just what I wear, all right? So I'm in Pier 1, I think it was Pier 1, or a Crate and Barrel, and I have that look on. I wasn't wearing the smock. I wasn't wearing the name tag, okay? So you know the rugs, guys, that you look through? So I was looking for an area rug from my house. So I'm looking for the rugs here, and, I'm awful looking, because I'm not a great designer. I'm looking. Woman comes walking up to me. Excuse me, I need a rug. Oh. So me and my personality, well, what color's your room? True story. And she goes, well, it's a little yellow, it has red, and I'm like, all right, well, what about this one? What this one? So I finally, how far was I going to take it? So I finally had to say, I don't even work here. Well, I don't need to tell you what she said, but... So clairsentience, guys, if you feel, when you don't like someone, that's a clue. You walk into a room, and also people who are clairsentient, you can walk into a room and say, I don't like the feel. Most people, listen to the words. You'll walk into a room and say, I don't like the feel of the couch there. I don't like the feel of the picture there. I don't like the feeling of the chair there. Notice the word feeling you're using. Do you understand? And when I work as a medium, I feel your loved one get close to me. I'll feel their age. Okay? It's all done through mind. People are like, John, someone will say, John, if you're talking to people on the other side, why can't they say, my name is Joe Sullivan, I was born on Brent Street in the Bronx. Sometimes you can get that, guys, but remember, they are projecting their thoughts at me. Do you understand? There's no more voice over there. It's all thoughts, yes? Okay? So that's why. Sometimes you can get it, but I will feel your loved one. I'll feel if they lost a leg. I'll feel the cancer. I won't feel that pain really per se, but I'll feel it. Do you understand? So clairsentience. Some mediums work clairsentiently. And clairvoyance. Okay? Let's talk about that. Some of you are clairvoyant. If you're an artist, some people see auras. Anyone see the colors around people? Okay? Clairvoyance. Yeah? And people who are clairvoyant also. How many of you see the little white lights every once in a while? And you think, yes. How many of you see the energy at the corner of your eye? You see something out of the corner of your eye, you look clairvoyance. My mom, before she passed away, okay, she used to call me up, before she was sick, and she used to say, Johnny, I see things in my apartment. And I'm like, Ma, you're my mother. Where do you think I got the ability? It's on the Italian side of the family, yes? But you'll see that, and then you look, and then it's gone. Do you understand? How many times you see somebody walk by you and nobody's there, guys? Yeah, oh, in New York. Get away from me. I love New York City. God, what energy you guys have here. But clairvoyance, you can walk into a room, and most people say this, I don't like the look of the furniture here. I don't like the look of the couch there. I don't like the look of the picture here. And you know how mothers say to their daughters or sons, I don't like the look of them. Right? Okay, so clairvoyance, if that's you, also focus on that. Use the ability right here. When I see clairvoyantly, guys, okay, how many have gone for a reading with a medium or a psychic before? Okay, so when we look at you, okay, we're not really looking, let me just get out of that light. We're looking at you. We're not looking with these eyes. We're looking right here. Do you understand that? We're looking right here, okay? And that's how I get on my knees back there, and I say to our Father, and then it's on. So all it takes is for me to shift up to here, but notice I'm not doing this. Hello, everybody. You know what I mean? I'm looking right here. So clairvoyance. So clairvoyance, guys, okay? We're amazing, guys. As souls, we are amazing. And what I like, more and more men are coming to these conferences, all right? More and more men are coming to these conferences. But what I often, like I said, I'm truly blessed to be part of Hay House and to keep doing these conferences. But what I like about the guys in the audience, guys are starting to really speak out now about their spirituality, okay? Like when I ask right now, how many of you see the white lights? This is what I like. The women are like, yep, me, yeah, over here, over here. The guys do this. They're still at this stage. When I say, how many have seen the white lights or you see auras? The guys are like this. Right? That's okay. Sometimes the guys will be like this. Another way, clairaudience, to hear that inner voice. How many of you hear your name being called? Nobody's there. It happens to me when I'm not working. Scares the hell out of me. Johnny, what? You think that because I'm a medium that I do this, I can talk to spirit, to my mom or dad. It doesn't work that way. I need another person. But when I objectively hear my name being called and nobody's there, I freak out just like you guys. I freak out just like you. Some people say, I'm jumping ahead, but husband and wives, this happens to partners, husband and wives, okay? How many times have you yelled up to your partner or your husband and your wife and you'll say, what do you want? And they'll say, I'm not calling you, right? But they're thinking of you guys. If they're thinking of you and you have clairaudient ability, you will hear their name just as if they said it out loud. You understand? Clairaudient people also know, they're really good at, do you know when someone is lying to you? Yes? They're telling you, I was late because of this, and you're hearing, no, you went out with your girlfriend. Trust that inner voice, yes? How many times are you driving? You're driving and you hear in your head, slow down. Think about it, guys. Where is that coming from? Is it you? Is it God? Is it your soul? Is it your spirit? Who knows? You should listen to that. Yes? I live in New Hampshire, okay? Love it there. I heard the other day, all right? Now, even though a lot of people who've never been to New Hampshire, they think there's cows walking everywhere. Know what I mean? I'm not in farm country, New Hampshire, okay? But we do have deer. So the other day, okay, this happened like 3 weeks ago, I heard slow down. And I did. A little doe right in front of me. Now, if I didn't slow down, I don't know what would have happened. You understand? So trust that inner voice, guys. If you're hearing, I want to do this, I want to do that, and someone says, you hear a word, wait, pause. Don't do it yet. Listen to that, guys. And I teach in Psychic Navigator how to just enhance these ability. Guys, why not? It's free. And psychic ability, and it's not just about predicting the future, guys. It can help you with your relationship. It can help you with your work. Imagine you have clairaudient ability. Before you go into a business meeting, you focus on the meeting, and you say to yourself, your spirit, your intuitiveness, what do I need to know before I go in? And you may hear, I'm just saying this, take it nice and slow. Trust that, guys. It doesn't have to be about, because this goes back to television, how they portray us. Look at me, I'm just a normal guy. Nice pants though, right? Okay. Trust, usually I wear jeans, but trust that, guys. We all have this ability. And I want you to know also, guys, on a serious note, your loved ones, they're here, guys, okay? They're trying to get your attention all the time. I had dinner with Janice Klein last night, Marshall and his wife Dee, and Janice asked me, she said, can you talk to your mom, like you do for others? And I said, no. Okay? But, but what will happen, we're at the Italian restaurant, okay, and I said this to them. So I said, I got to go to the bathroom. So here I am in a random Italian restaurant that Marshall took me to and his wife, okay? I go into the bathroom. What comes pumping as I'm in the bathroom is, let me rephrase that. So I'm in the bathroom washing my hands, okay? What comes pumping through exactly through the speaker? Somewhere Over the Rainbow. My mom's Italian, always cooked Italian. I'm in an Italian restaurant. I'm in there going to the bathroom, and in comes the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So when Janice asked that, I said, Janice, this is how it happens. What are the coincidences that my mom's favorite song in an Italian restaurant, because I miss my mom's Italian cooking, that song comes through? Yes? And I said, that's how they come through, guys, okay? They're sending you signs and symbols, and you don't even know it. How many of you find the shiny pennies? Check the date, because I know. I love this audience. You're so into this, too. Even after it's been 2.5 days, you're still going. You find the shiny dimes? Some people find the dimes? Absolutely. Always shiny. It's never dollars. But you know what I say, too, guys? It's amazing. I know I'm joking with you guys. The reason why I use a lot of humor in my work, guys, look what I do for a living. It's a three-way communication, guys. When mediumship starts happening, it's me, you, and them. Do you understand that? I'd rather use laughter, because we're the ones that are still here. They want you to be happy, guys, all right? They don't want you sad or bereaved, okay? And I'm not saying you shouldn't go through grief. There's stages of that, okay? We're the ones that are still here, guys. The energy of laughter raises the energy. It makes mediumship a little more easier for me, because if I was to come out here and stand here and talk about death, there goes the energy of the room. And this is because, guys, to me, there is no death, okay? I don't believe in an afterlife. I know it. Do you understand? Sometimes you might smell your mom's cologne, your mom's flowers. And I feel bad for all the little kids. Your mom passed away, she's got one bottle of cologne left, and you smell it, and the poor kid, who's spraying grandma's cologne? We have a tendency to explain it away, guys. Lights blink to let you know they're there. Yes? Has anyone, now that we're in a cellular age, and I heard Gopi, with great speakers too, I'm in back there. Didn't he say we're like this now? Right, technology. Has anyone lost someone, their phone number is still in their phone, and the phone rang and up came their number? Right. You lost someone, their phone number comes up. Well, who's calling? I know for a fact, I have an iPhone, and who doesn't, okay? You know how you can change the ring for different people calling? You know what I mean? So there's only one person that gets the harp ring, and that's my mother's number. I know for a fact, if my phone rings, and I hear a harp, and I've been doing this work 20 years, if I hear the phone and I see Jenny, I'd be like this. Hello? Swear to God, it would scare the hell out of me. People are like, why would you be, are you kidding me? What if I hear Johnny? Ma? Really? Some people hear static. Some people hear static when they call. Your loved ones are trying to get your attention all the time, guys, okay? They really, really are. Ask for the signs. Don't demand it. Some people, your loved ones are big into nature. Butterflies, hummingbirds, dragonflies, ladybugs. Absolutely. Okay? And when you see the sign, and you're like, is that my dad? Ask him to send another one, okay? Ask him to send another one and say, Dad, if that's you, send me another sign. It's a two-way communication, guys. Do you understand that? Your loved ones are just a thought away. Keep talking to them. They hear you. They feel it. Some people say, John, do they miss us? They don't miss us like we miss them, guys. Do you understand? Because they can be around us. Yes? okay? But they are here. But we so talk ourselves out of our psychic ability, our natural soul gifts. We talk ourselves out when we see a sign. Even I do this. I'm in my kitchen. You know, we all have a pencil jar, guys, don't we? Pens and pencils somewhere in the house. So I walk by in the kitchen, and all the pens shifted by themselves. I'm not talking two, but all of them. And here's what I said. Must have been the wind. Well, how fast was I walking? Was I running by? Was I in a car? You know what I mean? Of course, a skeptic or scientist will say, well, it was the vibration of the floorboard that went up to the table, that went up to the chair, and caused them to... So when I realized what I was doing, explain it away, I mean, literally, guys, they all shifted. And I heard the clink, and I looked there, and they were all this way. And I just said, after I realized what I did, saying I must have walked too fast, I said, thanks, Ma. Thanks, Ma. Thank them when they send a sign, guys, okay? How many of you are sitting there, you're thinking of your loved one, you feel a warmth around you. You feel a touch, guys. That is real. It is real. This thing we call the body, this is not real, guys. It is real, okay? But it's temporary. This is just an overcoat, yeah? I was trained, and some of the stuff is in my books. I was trained by the spiritualists in England, okay? And their whole thing, spiritualists, some people, I mean, it started here with the Fox sisters, the knocking on the wrapping. Spiritualism, guys, I'm not converting anybody. All it is the continuity of life, guys. Do you understand? Your loved ones are there. All I wanted to let you know, okay, before I give messages, is how, don't forget, do you know how powerful you really, really are, guys? Do you really know what a miracle you are? That's it? Yay! Are you kidding me? We forget it, guys. We forget how powerful we are because life adds layer of layer of layer of stuff on us, doesn't it? Like Chris Carr, I mean, how many love Chris Carr? Didn't know she had, I mean, you know, layer upon shit. I mean, but she uses much bigger words than that. Okay, you know, love that woman. And what a miracle she is. Stage 4 cancer, she pushed it away for 12 years? What? Shows you what you can do, guys. Do you understand? All right, the reason why I like giving a speech, guys, is because it gives them a chance to line up on the other side. Do you understand? Okay? So I don't work like this. I don't say who wants a message. It doesn't work that way. I don't call them. It's not 1-800 dial your daddy. Do you understand? That isn't. Now you know why they have me end these, yeah? They choose me, guys. Do you understand? You can't raise your hand and say, is my mother here? It doesn't happen that way. They've already lined up, okay? And I never know who's going to come through, guys. And you have to realize, as a medium, okay? Was I nervous coming out here? Yes. But do you realize, as a medium, okay, I've been doing this over 20 years now, when the mediumship starts happening, we don't know what's going to happen. I have to give one, we got what, 2,000 people here, 1,500, 16, I don't know. I have to come out here and trust that it's going to happen. Do you understand that, guys? But they've never let me down. They've never let me down, yeah? And I don't know why some people get messages and some don't, yeah? I mean, they're already lining up. Sometimes I see them, sometimes I hear them, sometimes I'll feel them, yes? And I don't know why, like I said, who gets first in line. Maybe there's VIP tickets. You know what I mean? On the other side. Pay with the spirit pennies, you know? All I ask, guys, okay, is just listen to me, all right? They know how to get your attention, all right? Words, images, and feelings is how I get this. Just work with me. Don't feed me the information. Just let it happen, guys. I'll try to narrow down. Okay? I've been doing this long enough where I can actually give it information and know where I'm going. Do you understand? And this is how it's going to work. I'm going to talk to someone, and you're going to say this, oh my God, that's mine. That's mine. What's going to happen, guys, is Spirit knows how to give one message to someone, and everyone else can benefit from it. Do you understand? Okay? I look at it this way. That person's going to get a letter, you're getting postcards. Makes sense, right? Yes? Okay? I never embarrass anyone, ever. They do. It's true. You don't think your brother who's a joker is going to talk about how you eat the cold beans out of a can or you still bite your toenails, you know what I mean? You'd be surprised, guys, what they come through with. And someone may say, why would they talk about such things that don't mean so much? I'd rather give you the cold beans in a can than, you know your mother's here, God bless you. Do you understand? It's the little things. And they know how to get my attention. I saw one, I do small groups, and I saw this one girl, and they gave me a rubber duck. And I said, what's with the duck? I just give what I get. And she said, oh my God. And she was smart enough to pick it up. Her Uncle Dougie, growing up, was always Uncle Ducky, because she couldn't pronounce Dougie as a child. So he was always Uncle Ducky. So what better way, her uncle on the other side, just give them the duck, they'll know. Do you understand? Remember, guys, they'll give me words, images, and feelings. Yeah? And they are going to try to get your attention. And some people say, too, when it comes to signs and symbols, John, how come my mother can't just show up in front of me? Well, guys, what's going to happen if your mother shows up in front of you? What's going to happen? You die. Come on. Your hair will turn white. See you later. See you later. It's so funny. A lot of you, because of the movies, too, you think a 3D rift opens up, all right, and out comes your mother. Hey, John. All right, guys, I'm ready. You ready? All right, let me just do this. So when I have you come up here, guys, it's easy for you to come up here, and then I can focus and look at you, and then, all right? Just don't feed them the information, but they know what they're getting. I mean, they know how to come through, okay? I'm on that side of the audience, guys, okay? And I keep hearing something where someone has the last name, I don't know if it's Flower, or you got the last name Flower. It has to sound like flower, but it's not like a flower. Who understands the last name Flower? Fleur. Flower. They're telling me go right over here. Lady in the blue. Is your last name Flower? What is it? Bauer or Flower? Bauer. With the B? Okay, I don't know if I'm with you because they're telling me go over here. And remember, it's sometimes I'm not trying to make Flower into Bauer. Pretty close, though. Do you understand that? Okay, I understand that, sir. Just say your name really loud. Bauer woman, say your name. Susan Bauer. Okay, Susan, all right? Your dad has passed, correct? I got a father figure who's coming through. Father figure. Is your husband's dead? Who are you, darling? The friend beside her, who are you? Raising your hand.
My father-in-law.
I think it's you, darling. I really think this is you, okay? Are you willing to come up here? And I'll know if I'm with you, Susan, because it won't work if it doesn't, okay? Are you ready? Come on, come on. I think you got to come up this way. Come on. Run. Johnny's got a little time. Easy. Nice and easy, girl. Hi. You nervous?
A little bit.
Okay. I'm only going to look at all the audience. Not bad, right? You look fabulous. Okay. Good. Come have a seat. No one else understands the last name Flower or sounds like... No, I'm right over here, guys. Is it Flower? Hey, whoa. Easy. Remember, we're spiritual, calm, meditation, Om. Where are you? What's your last name? Floor? Ford? Come up here, just in case. But I think I'm here, guys, all right? Let me just do this. Say your name, please. All right, Susan, as I'm with you, do you want to stay? This is where I get really serious, guys, okay? I can joke with you, and I just need you to stay here. If you see it go on a flow down, then this is for her. Do you understand? Okay, all right? So your last name's Bauer. Okay, and I was hearing Flower. That's fine, okay? And it's not like just pick and choose, all right? I feel the father figure who's coming through, all right? You said your father-in-law has passed. Okay, I understand that. And just watch me talk. Watch how it happens, okay? All right? Nice and easy. I understand that. So you got to meet this man, correct? Yes, because some people don't get to meet their in-laws, but he's making me, no, definitely. He's talking about the boys, okay? Do you understand that, darling? Can we get a mic to her, and it's right here on the table? Just give me some validation.
Yes.
Okay, so when he says talk about the boys, what, you've got the 2, 3 boys, or what, my friend?
He has 4 sons,
Absolutely.
and my husband is one.
Okay, don't tell me anything else, okay? He mentions the boys. Now, I'm not getting his wife, okay? So she's still here, please?
Yes.
Absolutely, okay? Because when I say, is your wife with you, when there's silence, it means they're still here, okay? So when he passes, I understand that, sir. He's also talking about Susan. When he passes, he was still married to this woman, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, till death do us part. Some people move on. He's making me aware. Is he only gone 2.5 years, Susan, please?
Less.
Okay, he makes me aware I haven't been over here long. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Nice guy, though. I got to be honest with you. I'm feeling his energy, guys. Watch how this works. This is what I teach. I feel him here. I'm not getting a grump or a hard ass with him also. He's making me, is this a guy, would you understand his upbeat personality? Would you understand his sense of humor, Susan, please?
Yes.
Okay, don't say yes unless it's a yes, okay? I feel this. Do you understand?
Okay, yes.
Now, why is he giving me that? As I'm with you, remember I said I see clairvoyantly also, okay? Is he the military funeral, please?
We found out he was in the military.
It's
Yes,
okay,
he
darling.
was in, yes.
They're giving me he's giving me the folded flag. That means to me a
Yes.
military.
Yes,
do you understand that?
absolutely,
Did
yes.
they give them the military?
Yes.
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 Beautiful. Do you understand
Yes.
that? Okay, I know I can joke here, but when he comes in, I know I said he's an upbeat personality. He's making me go real serious also. Okay.
Yes.
Do you understand that? Now, some spirits are like, hey, John, what's up? Hey. Not this guy. He's like, I love when they tell me off, okay? They can only do it while I'm on stage, though, all right? Okay? But he's making me aware. No, he wants to become, I'm letting him blend with me, okay? Not a possession. He's blending with me, and I have to stand straight. And he's talking about the teacher, Susan, okay? So who would have taught school, or who teaches school, please? Living or past, Susan? Who taught school?
Who's passed? You said?
Living or, if I give information, it's either they're talking about somebody here or someone who taught school. Why do I feel so military with this guy?
Well, we found out a lot about his military background we didn't know.
Oh my God! Either he was a captain or he had some.
Became proud of him afterwards because we didn't know what he did.
Talking to the mic, darling.
We became proud of him afterwards because we didn't realize what he did when
He's
he was
wearing
here.
the medals. He's got I don't think he's just a private. I don't know if he made sergeant or if this is something that he would have talked about. But he's going back to. He's telling me here also. What's your mother-in-law's name, please?
My mother, Bauer.
His wife. His wife.
Gail.
Gail, first name. Okay. The teacher can be found on her side of the family. Okay. Will you remember that I said
yeah,
that?
I will,
okay,
I'll
ask
talk to
that.
her.
Do you understand that?
I'll ask
and
her.
I'm also, too, darling, as I'm with you, all right? He's also talking about here, where's the alcohol stuff, please? Where's the drinking issue, darling?
Gail's son.
Okay. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. When I see a whiskey bottle, and some people are so funny, no, it's vodka. I don't care. My father drank whiskey. They use whatever in my mind, my experience, okay? So he's aware of the drinking condition, all right? And there's amazing, those on the other side can guide us and help us. They can't change the karmic lessons that we're meant to learn here, but he is talking about the alcoholism. Do you understand that? So is he
Yes.
having a drinking issue, darling?
Yes.
Okay, all right? Now, as much as I'd love to say, no, he'll get through this kid, I'm not seeing God. Some of you, I know there's some people who drink here, obviously. I'm from a family of alcoholics. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the praying hands. So he's still drinking because I'm not seeing the serenity prayer. Do you understand?
Okay, yes.
Okay, all right? So know that the father-in-law is trying to help this person. Do you understand?
Okay, yes.
Okay, all right?
Yes.
So still there. Yes, I understand. What's your husband's name, darling?
Edward.
Edwin?
Eddie.
Eddie.
I call him Eddie, yeah.
Is Eddie the third? Is Eddie his? How many boys did you? How many brothers does
He
your
has
husband?
4 sons. Well, and a stepson, so he has 5 sons.
Okay, he's making me aware. Was your husband third born?
No,
Where does he come in?
second.
Okay, I know he's not first or the youngest, all right? There's a big connection there. But one thing I got to tell you, too, though, Susan, did Dad not get to say he's sorry to his kids before he passed?
Absolutely.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
He's coming through right now, and he's saying to me, because of the way he was, he never had it in him, or being a guy, or family conditions here, and this is where he's coming through like as a remember I said, I understand his upbeat personality before, but now he's coming through kind of hard. He's making me aware he wasn't that approachable. He didn't have a chance to say he was sorry for what he did to the kids. Do you understand that, darling?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now remember, sometimes, and I can joke a little, but as long as you understand the message, I can go back and say, I'm so nosy. I'm like, well, what happened? Do you know what I mean? That's not my job, is to get into the, as long as you know, where's your husband today? Is he at home?
He's at home.
Did he know you came to an I Can Do It conference, or are you supposed to be out with the girls on a weekend?
He knows I came to a conference, but he doesn't exactly understand it.
All right. Yeah. So now what? You're supposed to go home with this. I have this guy. He said, did that other girl go back to her seat? Yeah, I'm with her. Okay? Obviously. You understand that? Okay? He's talking about here too, though. I understand. Yes, he's talking about here too. Remember, when I do Clairaudience, I don't focus on you or the audience. I stick straight with them. Okay? Really strange. Yes. Is this lungs with him, Susan, please?
Yes, it was.
Okay?
Yes.
I feel... My mom had emphysema, okay? And we knew she was going to pass. But when I almost want to say it's a sudden passing with him, but yet it was expected with him. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay? Like when someone has cancer, they give you the time. When you have emphysema or COPD, they can never nail it. It just happens. Was it COPD? Was it?
It was COPD.
Absolutely.
Yes.
They're showing me the nebulizer, my mom's stuff, everything. All right? Thank you. All right? But remember, you may leave here, and I know you're going to say, what the hell was that? All right? And you may say, and this is not an ego thing, I take my work serious, but I'm just a servant.
Right.
This is not about me, John Holland. They're the ones that are doing the work.
Right.
Do you understand? I'm just the vessel. Do you understand?
Yeah.
From spirit, through spirit, to spirit. So take the love from this guy, but he really wants to say, especially, I don't know if Ed is targeted for his forgiveness, especially him, or if it's all the boys. But he's putting a big star around your husband, his kid.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
One last thing I got to give you, too, okay?
Yes.
I say one last thing, and that's followed by another two or something, all right? But as I'm with you, I keep getting this. Where's the twins?
He has twin grandsons.
That's what I'm talking about. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right?
Twin
This
boys.
is him. It's so strange. I feel he's a better communicator there than he was here.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what's funny, too, though? I think that people on the other side are more alive than some people here. I really do, okay?
Yes.
All right? But will you slowly, because I know, guys, with this conference, a lot of you are going to run home and say, you know, you're going to try to tap your husband's forehead, okay? You're going to throw a pair of angel wings on your kids. All the speakers, do you know what I mean? I don't want you going home, anybody in here, projecting what you've learned. If you're an example for somebody else at home from what you learned this weekend, then that's the true meaning. I don't want you going home and say, honey, the dead are around you.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Loves his boys, though. He just couldn't say it. So I want you to go home and say, however you want to say this, Susan, bower, flower.
My husband's in the floral industry.
That's what I'm talking about. Do you hear that? You have to remember, when I do this work, guys, it is about loss and helping the bereaved. But this is why I'll always, because I'm very approachable. And a lot of people say, John, you haven't changed in 20 years, even though I'm popular, okay? All right, and I have the books and the CDs and the radio show. I'm always fascinated when it happens. I'm in my head, I'm like this, damn, good job. You know what I mean? So I'm always fascinated, like, wow, how'd you get that one?
Yes.
Yes. He's also making me aware here, too. So one more thing. Yes. My mom could still get up and walk and everything, too, okay? And it was only towards the end. Was he, I know this sounds so general, was he bedridden towards the end, too, though, please?
Yeah, yes.
You know what he's giving me? Okay,
Yes.
briefly, that's fine. Because he's saying, make sure you tell her I'm up. Make sure, and he's also saying here, too, though, now, we're in New York City. He's bringing up California also, okay? There's a West Coast connection. Is somebody living there? Is there a West Coast connection to the...
One of his sons traveled there.
Okay, all right? And he's also making me aware, please tell the boys and the wife, does he pass at hospice or at hospital, please?
Yes.
Okay. Did he pass without saying goodbye to some of them, please?
Yes.
Because he's saying to me, John, some of them couldn't get there.
Yes.
And, do you understand that? And you got to remember, sometimes they go when they want to go. Never beat yourself up saying, I should have been there. Why couldn't I get there? I tried my best. Sometimes you could be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You go out for a Starbucks and then they go. Yes. Do you understand that? That has happened. Don't ever beat yourself up, guys, okay? Could your husband not get to see his dad and say goodbye?
He was unconscious by the time he got there, yes.
Okay. Did some of the kids not get there at all, though?
Some of his brothers never got there.
Yes. You make sure you tell the boys, however you want to give this message. You could God, I'll give you the audio, for Christ's sakes, all right? Say, listen, just say, listen to the guys at the store, or afterwards, maybe someone can get your name. Contact Melissa at Hay House, and let's see if we can, that way, it's better to say, listen to this. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right? Know that the Father has came through, and I don't think it's a coincidence that I said flower, bower, pointing right in your section, and he's in the floral business.
Yes. Yep, thank you.
God bless you, darling.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on, darling. Come here. Come here. Okay, come here. Jackpot. You're welcome. Where's my kiss? Where's my kiss?
Absolutely.
Bye, darling. Wow, dragging me right over here. I got someone who's coming through. My mom is here. My mom is here. I'm in this woman right there that I'm drawn to. Did you lose your son, please? I got right here. My mom is here. I got a boy who wants to come through, and I'm not in the front. I'm right back here. My mom is here. He's yelling this out, okay? And I'll know if I'm with you because this is not recent. This is not a recent passing. Do you understand that? Okay? I understand. I understand that. Stop jumping. Yes. What is your name, darling? Joanne. You lost a son, yes? Okay? Not a baby son, but we're talking a son, okay? Do you understand this? I'm here having a good time with her and flower power, Bauer, and said, go over here, talk to my mom. Do you understand that, darling? Right in here. Have you never been to a medium before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, all right. Not me. Okay? Let's give it a try, darling, okay? Because I feel like I'm with you, all right? And remember, guys, just because they're up front doesn't mean I just focus on the front. If they take me to the back, I'll go back there.
She's wearing a flower.
Are you wearing a flower too? Okay. Okay. This way. Thank you, ladies. Okay. So when I said, this gentleman over here said, when I said flower, you raised your hand. Why did you raise your hand when I said flower?
The Italian pronunciation of my name is Fiore.
Oh, Fiore. Fiore. You see, you know what? What's your first name?
Joanne.
Joanne. Come on, darling. Fabulous, isn't she? And I agree with that, but when they tell me where to go, that's after it took years, because before I'd have to give it out and then whittle it down and find it. Now after doing this, I know. And some people get pissed because I know he's with me. Like right just happened, I'm sure someone else could take some of that woman's message, and it has to, okay. Say your first name again?
Joanne.
All right, Joanne. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Want some water? Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's just see what happens. I always say, let's just see what happens. I never really get nervous. I put my power in them. Do you understand that? I just get out of the way and shut up. You know what I mean? It's less of me, more of them. Do you understand that? Okay? I understand that. Got a kid who's young man who's coming through saying, that's my mom. Very, very excited. Am I only 14 to 19 years old, please? 22. I know I'm not. It's so strange, too. Talking to the mic, darling. He's 22. It's strange. The older I get, the younger they're getting. Do you understand? Remember when we thought 30 was old? Now 30 is a kid. And it's because when I say kid, people think, here, okay? I know I'm not talking to a little kid. I said 14 to 19. You said he was 22 when he passed away. So here. Does this happen like 6 years ago, please? Or 4 years ago, please? 10 years ago. Talking to the mic, darling, for me.
10.
Okay, absolutely. So coming through. He gives me the number 1 sign as I'm with you. Say your first name again so I can stay connected to you.
Joanne.
Joanne. Either he's your firstborn or the oldest or the only boy. Which is it, please?
No, he thought he was number 1.
Okay. No. And me still is. Do you understand this? But he's making me aware, Joanne, here too, though. This is an unexpected passing, Joanne?
Yes.
Okay? I don't feel like there's a long, drawn-out cancer that takes this child, okay? So just don't feed me too much information. Let him do it, okay? He got my attention. Now let him help me, all right? So he passes from an event as opposed to an illness, correct?
Yes.
Absolutely, all right? Because he's saying to me how, and not to make you cry, darling, okay? But he's taken on some of the responsibility of his passing too, Joanne. Do you understand that? Okay?
Yes.
That always means to me he did something stupid. It doesn't happen to him. He's taken on some of the responsibility of his passing, okay? He's sorry he ripped your heart out, Ma. I'm sorry I ripped your heart out. Do you understand that? Okay? Still your kid, though. Very jumpy little shit, too, though. Let me tell you. Okay? A lot of mediums and psychics, we're full of anxious energy here, too, though. He'd have it on me, though. Do you understand that? Okay? I'm always moving with this kid. I'm not a couch potato. I'm not playing Wii. I'm not on the couch. You understand that? Okay? Mm-hmm. Yes. Joanne, I don't like to ask questions. I'm more of a statement. Are you not with his dad anymore?
No, I am.
Okay, that's all right. He's separating. Remember, not a prediction, okay? All right? All right? Is your husband, we're in New York. Where's your husband?
Pennsylvania.
Where?
Pennsylvania.
Okay, so you're not from this state. Okay, because he's separated. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's feeling. All right, I understand that. Mm-hmm. Come closer. Come on. Yes. Now, remember I talked earlier how my dad tried to get me to play baseball and this and that, and I didn't get any of that, okay? He's given me, now it's weird, they have to give me what I know. I know nothing. I don't even know. I'll be like, are the Patriots playing? John, it's basketball season. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's given me the jersey or the sporting thing. Do you understand this?
He had a Ralph Lauren baseball jacket that he absolutely loved.
Okay, so when he puts clothes on me like a jersey, I don't care if it's a jacket, all right, it means to me he has to be very clever because I don't know sports at all. Do you understand? Okay, but this is here also, all right? Where's the jacket? Is it still around?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, absolutely. And he sees you here too, though, and a lot of people do this, Joanne, and I understand that. Slow down, kid. I got enough. Slow down. I'm holding it. Do you understand? I'm smelling it. I'm holding this. Do you understand that? Okay? Mm-hmm. I understand that. So he has one brother and one sister, Joe?
Yes.
Okay, do you understand that? He wants to send a love to the sister, to the brother, especially to the sister. Is this the baby sister or what?
Older.
Okay, a lot of connection. No disrespect against his brother, okay? But he's throwing love to the sister, okay? He's also making me aware, if I give you a name, it doesn't have to be someone who's living. It could be somebody who's passed too. Where's Brian? Ryan. Brian. Sounds like Ryan or Brian. And don't make, some people are like, Joe? No, okay? Maybe wipe your tear, darling. Maybe Brian's a friend of his or something?
Could be.
Okay, there's a Brian-Ryan connection. I love what you're doing, my friend. I love what you're doing, okay? Even though he's 22. Was he a young 22?
Yes.
Yes. You know how 22, I mean, some kids by 22, they buy homes. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm really 16, 17 years with this kid. In other words, frivolous, fast,
yes,
stupid.
Full of energy.
Do you understand that? Not that he's a stupid boy, but how he passed is crazy. Mm-hmm. Do you understand that? He's making me, because I don't feel mature with this kid. Do you understand that? And no disrespect, all right? But I just feel like bad choices. Do you understand that kind of thing?
Yes.
Yes. He's making me aware, yes. I got to give love to make sure you say hi to his brothers and sisters, okay? I understand that. Oh, clever. Clever, clever, clever. So, you have his brother. The sister is older than he is, you're saying. So it's sister, your son, and then the other brother?
They were twins.
Okay. The two bottom ones?
2 boys.
Okay. The 2 boys are twins?
Yes.
Okay. The sister's the oldest, though, yes?
Yes.
She had the baby?
Yes.
He knows he's an uncle.
Yes.
Do you understand that? Okay. He knows he's an uncle. Oh, how many times?
Twice.
Sweet. Sweet. Okay. Was he gone when she had one of these babies?
Yes.
You make sure you tell your daughter, his sister, he knows he's an uncle. All right. And I understand that. So he passes before she had both babies?
Yes.
Absolutely. Because I said, is it 1 did you get to meet? 2 did you get to meet? He's like, no, I didn't get to meet them here. He knows. Very clever. Good kid. 1 of each?
No, 2 girls.
Okay. How old is she?
40.
You got a 40-year-old daughter? You're looking good, sister. Must be the I Can Do It conference, okay? Good.
It was the caffeine enema.
What'd she say? I don't know what you said, but they liked it. That's all I care about. I feel he might be an uncle again, but you think at 40 that it's over with? Who knows, okay? I feel like he might be an uncle 3 times, okay? Unless his brother, the twin, had a kid too.
No.
We'll see what happens, okay? As I'm with you too, all right? Really, really quickly, as I'm with you. Understand that. We're in the month of September? Right? Okay, all right. When I'm do this, I'm not in my body anymore. I see the birthday cake right above you, okay? So there's got to be a happy birthday connection. And I don't mean January? What's right around now for birthday, please?
His father's.
Nice. September what?
It's October 2nd.
October. Okay, I'll take it. Do you understand? That's fine. No, if you said December, then I say you're making it fit. That's fine. Today it's a happy birthday. Do you understand? When the cake gets bigger and bigger, that's okay. Loves his family though, darling. Okay. Does he do this to himself?
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And it's so strange too, Joe. So what? He took his life? You're telling me? Okay. Because I'm asking him, come on, give me the validations. And that's why he takes the responsibility of it. Very strange, Joe, okay? The reason why I'm getting confused is he's so upbeat. Do you understand? I mean, most people, when they help themselves cross over, it's a polite way
Well, it was an accident.
Okay, yes. You know when someone has major depression and then something happens to them? I'm not feeling the cloud. Do you understand that whole cloud around him? Sometimes when people pass in that way, not that the John Edwards said this, the other side is not meant to be an invitation. Do you understand that? But I don't look at someone who's mentally ill and then something happens to them and then they go over. I look at it as a sickness, okay? So he does something to himself and okay, that's fine. But he is taking on the responsibility of that passing. And sorry I ripped your heart out. And he's a clever boy. He's a clever boy. Are you wearing him?
I used to.
Okay, because as he talks about ripping out your heart, okay, in the families, he's saying, I want to put this right here on her. Do you understand that?
It's his ashes.
What is it?
His
so
ashes.
You wore his ashes, and he knows this. So know when you're doing this, he's still around. And I don't need you to go dig it out. Are you there? Are you there? Do you understand? Okay. I know, darling. It's okay to laugh, though. You understand?
Sure.
All right? Mm-hmm. I'll tell her. Your dad's with him, Joe. Tell her, he just said to me, tell her her dad is with me, which is his grandfather, okay?
He was named after him.
Absolutely, okay? 2 names I don't like to give. I'm an Irish Italian Catholic, okay? John and Mary. Don't we all have one? But either I got to give you the J-O name, or the John, or the Johnny, or the John.
John was my son.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. But it's so strange when they say John. I'm like, are you talking to me? Or is that your name? Do you understand that? So your dad is also John?
No. My son was John.
Who passed?
Both passed.
Okay. Because you said he was named after your dad.
Actually, he's named after my grandfather, who was John.
That's fine. Okay. So no, he's with your dad. All right. Very clever there. Okay. One last thing I got to give you, darling. As I'm with you, okay? He's been gone how long? 10 years?
10 years.
Okay. So when did the dog go over? Do you understand that? A year ago? 2? Do you understand that?
About 5.
Okay, a little more than that. All right. I don't know if it's his dog. I'm really good at it, and I'm not showing off. But because I helped animals at the SPCA and my dog, I know breeds now. Okay, I know breeds. I understand. Is this a mutt dog? What kind of breed is it, please?
How big was the dog?
Oh, very good. Good question. You know, you got the German Shet, the Rottweiler, and the Pit Bulls. Okay, that's one type of thing. Okay, but I'm a little lower to the ground. Okay, what kind was it?
It was a lab.
Yes, that's fine. Okay. Is it his dog, though?
It was his brother's dog.
Absolutely. You tell your family the dog is there waiting. Do you understand that? Waiting. One more thing I got to tell you, too. I love when they come through with stuff about the past, the present, and let you know that they're still around. Who's got the bandaged hand? Or who had the cast on the hand after he passed, or broke the thumb or the fingers or something, please? Who's this?
My mother.
Right. Okay. Is your mom still here?
No.
You lost your mom? So your son passes before your own mother?
Yes.
Okay. Remember, why is the cast on my hand, though, for your mother? Or the
Carpal tunnel syndrome.
So she wore this thing?
Yes.
That's fine. So I don't mean to put the claw on you, but they're making me wrapped around with a bandage or a cast. Do you
Yes.
understand that? Okay? Know that your father is there taking care of him. Know that... Sorry. Your kid's like this. I don't need taken care of. Swear. Cocky thing, too. You know what I mean? A lot of love coming through. My birthday's December 20th, Joe. Why are they taking me to December, please? Besides Christmas.
I was going to say Christmas.
There's something about celebration, and I don't mean Christmas. It's going to be something else. It's something about celebration, and it's not one of the kids' birthday, one of your grandkids. No. I'm around the 16th or something about December. Just remember that, okay? All right? Know that your father is there. Know that little John and big John are there, and your father is there. And he got me to come to you because I'm having a good time talking to Flower Power Lady, all right? And then he's like, go to my mother. Demanded me to go.
I knew he was coming.
Okay? Absolutely. All right? So... beautiful. So take his love, know that he's there, watch for those signs, and thank you. He's saying, I love when they talk to me like this. He's like, he gave me a piece of evidence before, and then he's like, you didn't give what I gave you. They're the same people. A lot of people think that remember, angels and people who have passed away, two different things. Angels never incarnated on earth. People are people. They don't turn into these all-knowing beings, okay? Where is this, when kids pass away, of course they do a lot of murals and pictures, you know what I mean? So either, he's saying, John, take me and put me on the wall. So either someone did the painting of him,
yes.
Or do you understand this?
It's a portrait.
Absolutely. Is it above the fireplace, or where is it, please?
It's above my desk, but it's not hung. It's leaning on the wall.
Yeah, because he's saying, look up, that's me, John. Do you understand that? And who did it for you, please? Because I'm supposed to thank the person. Who did it?
A close girlfriend.
I got to thank the person who did that. And he's making me aware. I think it really looks like him. Do you?
Oh, it's excellent.
Absolutely. Take his love, darling. Know he's still coming around. Remember, he's taken on the responsibility of his passing. Sorry that the way that he went. Do you understand that? Okay? And make sure you tell the sister, I know I'm an uncle. I know I'm an uncle. Do you understand that? Okay, because she'll say, what's your daughter's name, darling?
Joanne.
Joanne, okay. Joanne, John, what's the brother, Joe?
Damien.
Damien, okay. Yeah. Joanne, your girl, might have said, Johnny, he'll never know my kids. He does know them. Do you understand that? He does know them. He does know them. How old are your grandkids, please?
8 and 5.
Okay. Now, I said this to this woman who was just here, Susan. I got a teaching vibe with you, Susan. Joanne. Where's the teacher? Your daughter?
I taught for a time.
In
or
schools?
I have a close friend who was, real estate. I have a close friend who's a teacher.
Okay, that's fine. One more thing I got to give you. As I look at you, too, though, you got that whole healing ability thing, too, going on here. I got this whole green around you. So I don't know if you've ever done nursing. You've ever been...
Everybody in my family was sick, and I'm the only one who doesn't get sick.
Okay, yeah. So you got this whole green thing around you. It means I would study Reiki. Okay, that's coming from me, not from your son. Do you understand that? Take his love, but he demanded that I go to you and get your attention. Do you understand that?
Thank you.
God bless you, darling. Okay. Well, thank him. Okay. That's what I do. Let me help you. Maybe you needed that.
I knew he was coming.
Maybe you needed that, too. All right. Joanne, do you have my deck? My deck of cards? Come on over. I'd rather give you spirit messages, too, though. Just call Hay House, say John Holland said. Okay, all right? Watch your step. Watch your step right there. I love my work. I love my work. There's never enough time. Should I come back to New York City? Okay. All right, well, tell you what. I'm back December 4th, okay? So it's on my site. I'm going to be working with Suzanne Northrup, guys, the two of us for 3 hours. Let me leave you with this, guys, okay? I really believe this. If you can go to the other side and you're standing in front of God or the powers that be, or you stand in front of her, okay, and they ask you, did you do what you set out to do, and who did you help? If you could say positive yes to both of those questions, then I think you've done your job. Do you understand, everyone? I want to thank Hay House, Molly. I want to thank you, and I got to thank them on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Maybe I'll see you in December. Thank you, guys. Thank you.